I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, nope. Oh, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit.
Hey y'all, it's me, Slay by Jordan. And the company we'll be working with today is called LeModa Hair. They are formerly known as LeModa. They sent me over some 613 straight hair. But before we get into that, inside the package you will receive 2 deluxe wig caps. You will also receive an elastic band. You will also receive lashes. And of course you will receive your frontal and your bundles. This is a 20-inch 613 straight lace frontal. It comes with transparent lace and it comes in fact pre-plucked. This frontal, I really enjoyed it. I did not have to pluck any hairs out of this frontal on the hairline when I installed it. I installed it as is. As you can see now, I'm doing a running through to see do I get any shedding. I got about 6 strands maybe, which is normal for a 613 frontal, with 613 hair in general. So yeah. And as for the bundles, we have 4 bundles today. We have one 26-inch bundle and 3 28-inch bundles. This hair came thick as hell, y'all. Not even lying, y'all know I keep it real. It came real thick. Like while I was making the wig, like even at the 3 bundle point, it was thick enough and I could have stopped. But yeah, the hair is thick. It wasn't giving me much shedding at all and it was very soft to the touch. So let's cook up some magic, y'all. So now as you can see, I went ahead and made it into a custom frontal unit. Do not get on me, y'all. The frontal video, the detailed frontal wig video is coming. Do not get on me. It's coming, y'all. So first what I'm going to do is tone the hair before I color it gray. This step right here is optional. If you want different tones of gray in your hair, you would definitely want to do this step. But if not, if you just want one solid color pretty much of gray, you can just honestly skip this step. I'm using shimmer lights. I really don't recommend shimmer lights because shimmer lights at this point is trash. Shimmer lights really stains the hair, and as you can see, some parts of the hair are lavender already, some of them are gray, and then some of them are blonde. So you really have to work that shimmer lights in there, and you have to work it in there fast because if it sits on there for like 2 seconds, I promise you it will stain the hair lavender. So I know some other YouTubers use some Ion Blonde shampoo. It's a purple shampoo as well. I'm pretty sure that is better than shimmer lights. So yeah, I'll definitely be trying a new purple shampoo because shimmer lights is getting old. So I shampooed the hair twice with that just to tone the hair before I colored it, and yeah. So now after shampooing twice, we're going to use 2 full bottles, y'all. 2 full bottles. We're going to fill up our bucket with hot water. And you'll see how much water I use. Y'all know I always use a lot of water. And I use 2 full bottles of Adore Titanium number 155. And we're going to mix that in there well together. And then we're going to dip the hair. Now this will be my first round of dipping the hair. And you'll see what color it turns out. And please make sure when you're doing the watercolor method that you are opening up the bundles on the wig, like in between, to make sure that color gets everywhere. Because most of the time it'll only get on like the top and the ends, and like the bottom and the inside will be a different color. Like that's usually how it always is for me. As you can see, like the top is like gray, but like the inside is like a lighter color. So as you can see, this is pretty much gray, like honestly. But I wanted a darker gray. So if you like that variation of gray, stop at that step and go ahead and shampoo condition your hair, you're good. But if you want a more smokier, darker gray, like how I want it, if you watched my previous gray tutorial with the deep wave, we're gonna take some Adore Blue Black, color number 130, and we're gonna take like 3 squirts. Do not think, read the text, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Read the text, y'all. I just used 3 squirts, not 3 bottles, 3 squirts. And you want to definitely mix that in there together, because if you don't, you will stain your hair black. So yeah, I mixed that in that same mixture, and you see how that gray is coming out more smokier? That's exactly what we wanted. So but also be mindful that the blue black will give you a blue toned gray. So if you don't want that and you want more of the lighter tone gray, do not add the blue black to your mixture. Just add another bottle of titanium or either platinum. So yeah, if you don't want a very blue based gray, do not add the blue black. But if you want that very smoked gray, definitely add the blue black. So now, to make sure we got all the color off and make sure everything is good, we're gonna take our Tresemme, I think that was Touchable Softness. We're gonna shampoo it one time, rinse it out, and then we're gonna take our Tresemme Smooth and Silky, and then we're gonna run that through the hair, and then we're gonna rinse it out. And then I'm gonna show you how the hair looks after I brushed it out and scrunched it up, because it is straight hair. But if you scrunch it up while it's wet, you can definitely get that viral wet look type look. So I'm gonna show you how it looks on my mannequin after I brushed it out and scrunched it up. But definitely, you don't have to shampoo your hair after doing the watercolor method, but you definitely want to condition the hair just so you can have that that moisture and silkiness back in the hair. But you don't have to shampoo it. Shampooing is just optional, and I've learned over time that shampooing after the watercolor method, I can't talk for nothing, y'all. The watercolor method, it really takes away some of the color, and I actually wanted that. I didn't want it to be very, 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 very blue. So yeah, that shampoo takes just a little bit color away. And when I say a little bit, just a little bit. So still make sure that you're careful when you are watercoloring your hair. And also, don't let that frontal fool you. Though it may look super thick now, I promise you, once you install, it's gonna be just right. I have learned with 613 hair, light colored hair, the less you pluck, the better. Because the more you pluck, it can start looking weird. The lace can start looking weird, and yeah. Oh yeah, also shop my bunnies on my website, www.slaydaycollection.com. So now we're going ahead and apply her ball cap. We're going to sew that down. And then we're going to take our freeze spray after we cut out her ears. And we're going to use our blow dryer to secure the cap. And now we're taking our Ruby Kiss. I think this is number 11, the darkest one in there. And we're going ahead and put that all over the cap. And we will also put it all over the inside and on the outside of the frontal. So yeah, after we put the makeup on the cap, we're going to cut the excess cap off. And then we'll go back with freeze spray if necessary, if the edges of the cap are not fully down. And we'll add more makeup if needed as well. And then on that frontal, we're going to add that same makeup to the underside and on top. And we're going to freeze spray that as well. Now, in the video, you will see that this color is actually lighter than what it needs to be. But I've learned with putting makeup on the frontal, you definitely want to build your way up. You don't want to go too dark too quick, because then it's hard to take the makeup away once it's glued down. But it's easier to add a darker shade to a lighter lace, but it's hard to make a darker lace look lighter. So yeah, just build up your foundation. And also, I like to hot comb all of my frontals and my laces before I apply them. They just make it so much better. And yes, I'm using that trash EAP Heat hot comb. It works great for 613 hair and colored hair. It doesn't get super hot, so it doesn't change the color on the hair, which is great. But for black hair, nah boo, I stick to my Andis. So now we're going to position that wig on the client's head, and you're going to get them to help you hold it into place. And today we will not be sewing the client's wig down. She likes to take her wigs on and off, and she applies them herself. So So today we won't be doing as many steps as we normally do. We won't be sewing down the back and the sides of the wig, and we also will only be using one layer of glue because after today she's going to take it off tonight, so there's no purpose of using all that glue. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and proceed to cut out her ear tabs, and then we're going to proceed to use our glue. Y'all already know boho active. We're only going to be using one layer today. We're gonna do our dots actually behind the cap, and then we're gonna smooth it down. That way our layer is flat, and it also secures the edges of the cap. If you happen to have any more loose edges on the cap, it really helps with that. And I learned that from Erica J. So yeah, definitely take heed to that. So after that layer dried, we went ahead and laid that lace down right onto the glue. And then we're gonna tie it up using our Slade by Jordan silk wrap, which is also available on my website, www.sladecollection.com. And then we proceeded to blow dry the hair out as straight as we can get it. It was also a little wet because it didn't fully dry in the dryer. So yeah, we definitely was trying to well, not trying to, we definitely was drying the hair, but also using the blow dryer to smooth it. And we sprayed our Tresemme heat tamer spray on there before we blow dried it, just to protect it from heat and also get that straight hair flowing. So now we're cutting her excess lace off using an eyebrow razor. You want to do this carefully so you don't cut the skin, and you definitely want to get off as much lace as possible. It's better to cut some hair off with the lace instead of leaving a little lace in the front. The more lace you leave in the front, the less natural it looks. I've learned this just with experience. So just try to position that lace exactly onto the glue, or at least in front of it, not behind it. And yes, we do know that this lace color is not her color, but we're gonna fix that using our makeup and a little trick I learned from Beautiful Hustler here on YouTube. Y'all should definitely go check out her channel. She definitely has some awesome tips. So like I told you, you definitely want to build up your makeup when it comes to the 613 or just the transparent lace frontals, period, because you don't want to go too dark too quick and then you're messed up. So yeah, we went ahead and applied her makeup on the frontal, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and part her hair in the middle. But then I'm gonna take some freeze spray and spray it from a distance, because if you spray it up too close, if your lace is not really secure, it will pop. So yeah, spray it from a distance. And then we're gonna tie it down using our elastic band, and that is just gonna melt that lace right on into the skin. And like, that was like one of the best tips I could have learned from Beautiful Hustler, like definitely. So yeah, just put that makeup on the very edge of the frontal, spray that freeze spray or a maximum hold hairspray, and tie it down with an elastic band, and girl, that lace gonna be melted in there. And I also liked this lace because it was very stretchy. It was a good quality lace for an affordable price. So I can definitely appreciate that, because I hate those cheap laces, and I don't mind telling y'all when a lace is cheap and you know you have to do all the extra stuff to it. But with this one, I did not, and that's just honest facts, and you will see in this video. So these are my wax sticks. If y'all want me to add them to the website, just let me know in the comments below. You know, I'm always trying to please y'all. You know, I'm here because of y'all, and I appreciate that. So what we're gonna do now is just section off a piece of the back of the frontal and cover the tracks in the back. And then we're also going to slick down our middle part using our hot comb. And then we're gonna proceed to start straightening the hair. And before we straighten the hair, we're gonna take our Beyond the Zone. I honestly forgot what this stuff is called. Wow, Beyond the Zone something. Yeah, we just gonna take our Beyond the Zone serum, y'all. You'll see the name of it when I hold it up into the camera. And then we're going to proceed to press the hair out. Do not leave this elastic band on the hair for a long time because for one, y'all, it's tight. It cuts off your circulation and you do not want your clients to fall out on you. So yeah, just leave it on there for maybe like 5 minutes maybe. Please don't leave it on there too long and make your clients uncomfortable. We definitely want that lace melted, but we do not want our clients to fall out. So yeah. I'll be using a new flat iron today. It is the Conair Pro Tourmaline Ceramic Tools 2-inch flat iron. My previous flat iron, which is the Infinity Pro by Conair 2-inch, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It works perfectly fine still. I just want to be extra and buy another flat iron today. So yeah, definitely love Conair Infinity and Conair Pro products, definitely. I'm actually flat ironing the hair on 420 to 400. Wow, I can't talk for nothing. Oh my God. I am flat ironing the hair on 420 degrees. I would actually recommend that you go lower than this because a little bit of the color came off while I was pressing the hair. So yeah, definitely do not cut your flat irons up super high because you will end up burning the color off and then you'll just be wasting your time. So yeah, I'll recommend honestly about 400 degrees. That'll be a good amount of heat to get the hair straight and silky, but at least preserve the color. And just look at how their hair is flowing, like just straight up silky. Look at the luster in the hair, like that is amazing, y'all. Yes. And now we're just gonna finish up straightening the hair, and then we're gonna make our minor touch-ups. So now what we're gonna do is pluck that part, and then we're gonna add some concealer just to make sure that part is more defined. And as you can see now, that lace is looking so much better than it did in the beginning. So yeah, that makeup in the freeze spray technique is definitely wonderful. And after we get that part together, we're just gonna take our freeze spray and get the flyaways out of the way. And now after we lay those flyaways down, we're going to take our Beyond the Zone, turn up the heat spray, and give the hair a beautiful gloss. And then that makeup that we swiped off in the beginning using the alcohol when we cleaned her skin, we're going to touch that back up just so everything like her face blends with her lace. And yes, y'all, as you can see, that hair is motherfucking laid. Excuse my French, but yes, come through, y'all. Make sure y'all shop LeModa Hair. Make sure you check the description box for more information. I thank you guys so much, and goodbye.